guys, it's Teresa this Monday afternoon, coming to you from my clean and colorful kitchen. I come every Monday afternoon and talk about the clean and colorful solution. I generally do it for my business page, but I'm talking about Thanksgiving this week, so I thought it would be more fun to come onto my personal page and see if any of my friends popped on. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Teresa from Eat, Drink, and Be Skinny. Oh, how fun, hey Amy. And the creator of the Clean and Colorful Solution. And I come every week, I talk about one of these four things. So like I always say, there's not one right diet for everybody in the whole wide world, because some of us like to eat meat, some of us don't like to eat meat, some of us eat gluten, some of us don't. So there isn't like one right diet. But there are what I like to call universal diet truths that are true for everybody. And that's what the Clean and Colorful Solution is. So there's four things, and one of them is to eat more whole food, so less processed food. Getting in all 5 colors every single day in the forms of fruits and vegetables, not Skittles, sorry. The third one is really high quality plant-powered juice or smoothie every single day, and the last one being exercise at least 21 minutes a day every single day. So anybody can do those 4 things. Everybody who does do those 4 things will look better, feel better, naturally have more energy, reduce disease, and probably even lose some weight. So this is what I'm so incredibly passionate about doing. So every week I come on and I show you from this kitchen or like wherever I am in the world, something to make that easier for you. So I happen to be on the first universal diet truth this week, which is, eating more whole food, less processed food. So one thing that we do, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but it's something that just last year I learned how easy this was to do. But instead of buying turkey stock in a can or broth, it's actually a difference between broth and stock, like chicken stock in a can that we use, you can actually make your own, and it's so incredibly easy. So that's what I wanted to show you. And I don't know if you know how to do this, and I'm just like teaching you something you know, but last year was the first year I did it. I've never been one to cook the turkey. I don't like to cook the turkey. I don't like seeing the animal. I don't like seeing the bones. But last year I hosted Thanksgiving from start to finish, and I had this turkey carcass at the end of the day, and I thought, well, I don't want to throw that away. Like, I'd had this relationship with this bird, and I just wanted to make use of it. So last year was the first time I did this, and I was shocked by it. And now, all of last year, I can't even roast a chicken without boiling the bones down, because it's so amazing to me what happens. The turkey bones are way better than chicken bones, and I titled this video, What to Do with That Damn Turkey Carcass, because I don't want one turkey carcass this year to end up in the trash can, because there's so much value left on that very unappealing, icky kind of carnal, sad looking thing. And you can take it and you can turn it into a series of even more delicious, health boosting, incredibly high quality meals. So we just had our Friendsgiving last Thursday. One of my friends, and Dan Yisham was hosting it. And an awesome party, you know, 20, 25 people there. Dan has this big 12-pound turkey. It's like more food than we can eat. It's so much fun. And I'm leaving at the end of the night, and I see the turkey carcass in the corner of the kitchen. I'm like, what are you going to do with that? And he's like, I don't know, I'm going to throw it away. I'm like, no, you're not. I made him wrap it up in a trash bag. I marched home, my wife, 6 blocks home with this turkey carcass so that I could make the chicken stock out of it, or the turkey stock out of it, and turn it into the most delicious turkey soup in the whole wide world. So with the turkey carcass, I also cleaned out his fresh produce drawer, because he gets a monthly box. So now I have all of the ingredients and everything I need to make the most amazing turkey soup, and I wanted to show you a little bit about that today. So the turkey has already been boiled down. I boiled it on Friday because Friendsgiving was on Thursday. So I do wish I had taken a picture of it, because obviously the bird's very large, and this is not that big of a pot. So what I did is I just put the bird in there, and bless his little heart, like it was like sticking, like like it didn't all fit in there. So then I went for a run, I let it boil for a couple hours, and what happens is that the bones actually begin to melt, essentially, and to break and to become very porous. And so then I came home, and he was, you know, a little softer, so I shoved him in there and kept adding water and kept adding water. And then I do actually have a picture of what it looks like after it's been boiled for 8 hours before you strain it and separate it, and then I will show you that, because this always goes into a blog post. So you'll see the whole thing just completely, like, now it's just a pile of bones and meat. This right here is all of the meat that came off the turkey, which is what you would have thought was just trash, right? Like, that's a whole nother, like, probably 6 servings of turkey meat that just literally falls off the bone, and it's kind of gross, but like, it's pretty simple to just sort of separate it out. So that's how you do, so then prepared. This is a strainer, so then I just strain out the stock from the meat and the bones. That's step one. This is gonna trip you out. This totally trips me out. So I've bought turkey stock in a can before, and it's always like super liquid and it has like a little bit of fat on it. When you do it yourself, I boiled it for 8 hours. I put it on 8 o'clock in the morning. I took it off at 5 o'clock in the evening. This is it. It's like solid. It's not even a liquid anymore. I mean, it's in the fridge, and it's because and it's not solid because it's fat. I mean, you can still see the fat on top, and you could take it off if you wanted. I don't think I would because I'm a big fan of that. But it's super solid, and that's because there's that much protein, collagen, gelatin that comes out of the bones and seeps into the liquids. This is like the healing power of, it's insane, and it tastes so good, and it smells so good. So this is gonna be the stock that I'm gonna use as the base of my turkey soup, and then this is gonna be the meat that's gonna go in the turkey soup, and then here's are the veggies that I raided from Dan's Kitchen to make the rest of this turkey soup. So I'll just show you, it's like that simple, right? Just 8 hours on the pot with some water, and you kind of got to keep adding water. Strain out the turkey bits from the stock, so you have your stock separate. You could actually just store it, freeze this, and save it forever, or you could take it to the next level like I am right now, and I'm going to make this amazing soup. I got the turkey meat. I'm just going to put it all back in this pot. Well, then you strain it, then you kind of got to go through and do this, separating the bones. It's kind of gross. And I'm just gonna do a normal base, right? So I'm gonna chop up this onion, I'm gonna chop up this garlic, I'm gonna put a bunch of olive oil down here, saute until they're translucent. And then I have celery, a leek, which I've actually never worked with, so we'll see how that turns out, but it seemed like appropriate for the soup. And I've got these beautiful little carrots. And this fennel, I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna chop them all up, saute them in there, until it looks like they're kind of cookish-ish, and then I'm going to add the stock back with a lot more water. So I think this is a 3-ounce cup, so I would at least double the water in there too. And then, you know what else I'm gonna add? I think these will be good. It's some white beans, just add a little extra fiber and it'll make it a little bit more filling. It's gonna be the most amazing healing soup you've ever seen in your life. And it's so simple, and it's essentially free because you already bought the bird. So like this is a free meal. It's gonna make like, it's gonna feed you for like 6 days. And it's gonna make you feel amazing. So even if you're not in the mood for turkey soup because you're like, ugh, I don't wanna eat another turkey, I just ate turkey and the last thing I wanna do is think about turkey, at least boil the carcass down, separate out the broth, and save the broth, because that is like magic in a bottle. And the next time you or anybody you love or you care about is not feeling well, you can whip them up soup with that broth and they will feel better in a matter of moments, maybe a day, I don't know. So I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna chop everything up, I'm gonna make the soup. I might come back on if it looks like it's really interesting and I need to show it to you, or I'll just take a picture of it and I'll put it in the blog post, which will be live tomorrow afternoon. But that is the one thing that I hope that you all do this. If you don't already, always boil your turkey carcass after Thanksgiving. Please, please, please make sure you do it today, or you send it home, not today, but this year, or you send it home with somebody who will do that, because it's such an amazing source of high quality nutrition that so often ends up in the trash, and it just doesn't need to be that way because it's really very easy to make amazing food out of that carcass. So I'm gonna do that. I am gonna sign off. I will also put in the comments though, I'm hosting a free Thanksgiving class tomorrow. I think at like 11, it's just a video class. So I'll cover some of my favorite cooking tips and sort of the best ways to get everything done. And so it's really healthy. No one even really has to know how healthy it is. And then I have a 10-point Thanksgiving Day challenge that I will suggest everybody try to see how many points we can. I'll bring you some. You're gonna die. It's so good. Like, and it's Christy's here right now too, and she's gonna be the first one to get into it. This whole house smells amazing. Like, it's an inspiring, fun. It's a fun thing to do. Anyhow, I'm glad that you guys, if you joined in, that was awesome. Look in the link for how to sign up for that Thanksgiving class, and then look tomorrow at Eat, Drink, and Be Skinny, because there will be a summary of everything I just talked about with sort of the recipe and probably an after version of what this soup will actually look like. Okay, that's it for me. I hope that you guys, until I see you again, it's gonna be Happy Thanksgiving. So I hope you are happy, healthy, and well, and I'll be back next week. Bye-bye.